Hi, guys. I would like to make some comments on Nikolas Cruz. I run a radio show once a week, and we did 2 episodes back to back last night, which I'll be uploading later tonight. But I'm a mother of a child who died nonviolently. She died in surgery on Christmas Day in 1992. I understand what it's like to lose a child, and I pity the parents who lost their children and coaches and teachers the other day in Parkland, Florida. I have one rap and one poem I'd like to read. This is how I view people like Nikolas Cruz who don't work through their issues. They just think that this one act of defiance and momentum is going to create some kind of false solution or false fame driven whirlwind that's going to keep increasing and being brought out into the news in a way that's going to exonerate themselves or whatever pain they were suffering through the shedding of blood. What I mean by that is people who do these kinds of things really can't logically think things out. If it's something like a military attack or a terrorist attack, they at least have a value system that they're executing. But for these people who are just lost souls and they don't even really have anything to grasp on and they haven't examined what the nature and effects of their behavior is, and they're secretly plotting things that one day come to light. These are people who just don't understand what death means, how painful it is, how it's not a permanent solution to erase their problems. In the same way of Adolf Hitler's twisted mind, he had planned out a final solution to kill all the Jews and the people that he did not find acceptable in society. Well, it's similar to the mind of a mass murderer who has a loosely fit plan, and maybe he has a precise plan for the actual killing, but he does not have an endgame solution in his mind on what this will bring about. It will not bring about healing. It will not avenge him for the people that he may or may not have felt slighted by, because most of these killings are motivated and random people get killed. They're not specific people. Now, in the case of Dylan Klebold, he did actually attempted and succeeded and killed 2 Christians among the Columbine group. But just listen to my poem. I'm going to read that first and my rap second, and let me know what you think. I'm just trying to help the American dialogue without being divisive, and I'm putting my views in the way I see it. This is a poem I wrote 10 minutes ago. I didn't edit it, so here it is, okay? Dedicated to the redemption of all minds and the prevention of more killings. 10 miles to Graceland, some will fall. They don't have the courage to evaluate their life. Collecting guns for a trophy war, by pulling the trigger, they cannot even the score. Blood doesn't count to even things out when you can't work through what's causing you doubt. You could have turned to someone, but you didn't know who. Didn't have to execute the last plan and create eternal doom. You made bad choices, you didn't think it through, not calculating the cost of what murder was beyond you. You took lives of no affiliation to create the damage of fame-driven initiation. You never defined sin, well, you know it now. The mark of Cain has struck over your brow. The death of your mother led to grief. Your failure to seek help increased disbelief. Now 17 people are dead by the command of your hand. Your sense of self-righteousness cannot heal or understand the source of your suffering as families lay children to rest. Another mark on mankind will multiply your effect on eternal suffering. until the day of repentance. Yes, there's hope for all, but the idea is to prevent these things from happening before they do it. I'm sorry that he couldn't find the right person to reach out to, and I'm sorry for the families who have multiple dead children, a coach, and a teacher. It's just not fair to them, and it's untimely. It was not meant to be in an ideal world. Here's my rap, and it's more of an ideology of a killer, trying to understand how they think when they're doing this. Took a bullet for my soul, took a bullet for my soul. What you die for, I don't know. Took a bullet for your soul. Why I'm killing, I don't know. With your blood, I'll make this claim. With your blood, I'll make this claim. Create the empathy to ease my pain. I'm the hero and the villain. I'm the centerpiece of your mission. I don't know your name or face. I only know why I feel the base. What you die for, I don't know. My ultra mission was a weapon to show, to conquer my demons in front of you, to plunge the sword into anonymous cues. Feed my destiny, create cries, why I do it, to expose your lies. In 2 weeks now, make more news. Each life I take is just a bruise. Name the symptoms, ignore the curse of why you help me to make things worth. Took a bullet to my soul, took a bullet for your soul. What you die for, I don't know. What you die for, I don't know. It's definitely a rough draft, okay? But my main premise in this rap is the killer is focused on the action and on the planning, but they're not focused on the effect. They're not focused on what the end result will be, the eternal damnation for themselves, and unless God spares them. Now, I have a son who's half Liberian, and his sister was killed in Philadelphia. She was a Temple University student, a half blood relation, and her boyfriend just decided to shoot her in the head one day, and she was 21 and an A student. These people are not thinking through. If you think things through in a bigger picture and join a 12-step meeting, it helps you learn and grow and to forecast your decisions and the effects of them ahead of time. I'm going to read the rap one more time because I felt like I was a little stiff. Okay, so let's start over. Took a bullet for my soul, took a bullet for your soul. What you die for, I don't know. What you die for, I don't know. Took a bullet for your soul, took a bullet for your soul. Why I'm killing, I don't know. With your blood, I'll make this claim. With your blood, I'll make this claim. Create the empathy to ease my pain. I'm the hero and the villain. I'm the centerpiece of this mission. I don't know your name or face. I only know why I feel the base. What you die for, I don't know. My ultra mission was a weapon to show, to conquer my demons in front of you, to plunge the sword into anonymous cues. Feed my destiny, create cries, why I do it, to expose your lie. In 2 weeks now, make more news. Each life I take is just a bruise. Name the symptoms, ignore the curse of why you help to make things worse. That's the blame game. And then, well, I played Gangster's Paradise because I love that song, but we keep spending all our life on the edge of paradise. Okay, I forgot the lyrics, but that song's about gangsters and inner conflict in the inner city and how people turn on each other because they're in poverty and they're desperate. The poorest person in the world does not have to be desperate. Think of all the Syrians who crossed an entire continent to resettle. Many of them did not turn to stealing or killing. They just suffered the consequences and they kept marching on. If you're suffering, please call a hotline and get redemption for your soul. There is hope for everyone. That's all.